In a quiet neighborhood nestled in Olivenhautbosch, Centurion, a chilling tale of betrayal and tragedy unfolded over the span of 2 years. Pamela Ncumisa Selani, a 47-year-old woman, was recently sentenced to 3 consecutive life terms by the Pretoria High Court. Her crime? The brutal murders of her 2 boyfriends and her own 17-year-old son. It all began in 2016 when Selani's relationship with Michael Ncumisa turned deadly. Angered over suspicions of contracting a chronic disease, Selani orchestrated a plan with her second boyfriend, Gift Fury, to end Ncumisa's life. Under Selani's direction, Gift Fury viciously attacked Ncumisa with a hammer in the presence of Selani's own children. The aftermath of this brutal act saw Ncumisa buried in Selani's own backyard. Cut to another reenactment showing Gift Fury moving in with Selani. Tragically, Gift Fury soon met a similar fate. Allegations of abuse led Selani and her teenage son, Aval Jonjwana, to conspire against Fury, poisoning and drowning him before burying him alongside Ncumisa. During the trial, Pamela Ncumisa Selani showed no remorse for her actions. Her own son, whom she should have protected, fell victim to her insidious crimes after he allegedly threatened to expose her. Neighbors were shocked to learn that such horrors unfolded right in their midst, with Selani's youngest son being the one to ultimately reveal the gruesome truth to a traditional healer. Today, Pamela Ncumisa Selani will spend the rest of her life behind bars. But beyond this tragedy lies a haunting question: what does this say about the world we live in? How can such heinous acts be perpetrated in a community supposedly bound by trust and compassion? As we reflect on this harrowing story, let us not forget the lives lost and the unimaginable pain inflicted. And let us ask ourselves, what's our dear world turning into? This video report aims to convey the gravity of Pamela Ncumisa Selani's crimes while prompting viewers to contemplate the broader implications of such tragedies in our society. This case involving Pamela Ncumisa Selani is both tragic and complex, reflecting a web of abuse, psychological trauma, and criminal behavior. Analyzing this situation from a psychological and psychiatric perspective can provide insights into the underlying factors and suggest measures to prevent such tragedies in the future. Selani's actions seem to stem from a cycle of abuse and retaliation. Initially, the perceived betrayal by her first boyfriend led to the conspiracy to murder. Subsequent abuse by her second boyfriend perpetuated this cycle. Impact on children: the involvement of Selani's children in these violent acts likely caused severe psychological trauma. Witnessing and participating in murder can lead to long-term emotional and mental health issues, as seen with her son's drug addiction and blackmail attempts. The absence of remorse in Selani's actions suggests possible antisocial personality traits. Individuals with such traits often lack empathy, disregard the rights of others, and may engage in criminal behavior without guilt. The dysfunctional family environment, marked by violence and coercion, exacerbated the psychological strain on the children. This environment likely contributed to the younger son's eventual disclosure to the traditional healer, indicating a desperate need for intervention. Importance of early intervention. Early signs of domestic abuse and psychological distress should prompt immediate intervention. Social services, community outreach programs, and mental health support can help address these issues before they escalate. Role of mental health services. Access to mental health services is crucial, particularly in communities where domestic violence and psychological trauma are prevalent. Providing counseling, therapy, and support groups can mitigate the effects of trauma and prevent further violence. Community awareness and education. Educating communities about the signs of abuse and the importance of seeking help can empower individuals to take action before situations become dire. Awareness campaigns can reduce the stigma associated with reporting abuse and accessing mental health services. Precautionary measures. Strengthening social support systems. Robust social support systems that can identify and assist at-risk families should be developed. This includes training community leaders, educators, and healthcare providers to recognize signs of abuse and mental health issues. Stricter laws and protective measures to safeguard individuals from domestic violence should be implemented. This includes ensuring that victims have access to safe shelters, legal assistance, and protective orders. Mental health screening and support. Regular mental health screening in schools and communities can help identify individuals who need psychological support. Providing resources for mental health care, including therapy and support groups, can prevent the escalation of psychological distress. Programs that educate individuals about healthy relationships, conflict resolution, and the impact of violence should be implemented. Empowering individuals with the knowledge and skills to manage conflicts non-violently can reduce the incidence of such tragic events. There should be crisis intervention services that provide immediate support to individuals experiencing domestic violence or psychological crises. These services can offer emergency counseling, legal assistance, and connections to safe housing. In conclusion, the case of Pamela Ncumisa Selani highlights the critical need for comprehensive interventions addressing domestic violence, mental health, and community education. By strengthening social support systems, enhancing legal protections, and promoting mental health awareness, we can work towards preventing similar tragedies in the future.
Thank you for tuning in to Relationship Rendezvous, where we dive deep into the intricacies of love, relationships, and everything in between. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to stay updated with our latest content. For more exclusive tips and behind-the-scenes insights, follow us on our social media platforms linked in the description. Join our community, and let's continue this journey of discovering the secrets to lasting and fulfilling relationships. See you next time on Relationship Rendezvous.